Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I thank my friend, the gentleman from Florida, for yielding me such time. The United States, as we know, is a nation of immigrants, past and present. For hundreds of years, people have come to our shores in search of a better life for themselves and for their children. Immigrants from across the world have made incredible contributions to our country. We know that as fact. From starting businesses, to healing the sick, to harvesting our fields, putting food on America's dinner table, to ensuring safety and pursuing justice, immigrants have made America a great nation because of these and their contributions. Yet, there have been times when our nation has struggled to live up to our own ideals. And right now, I think, is one of those times. This week, the President's deadline, March 5th, 2 days past, to end the DACA program took effect, threatening hundreds and thousands of lives of dreamers. Now let us remember, this is because President Trump's unilateral action last September to repeal DACA that we are in the position that we are in today. I am standing here with the dreamers, with over 80% of the Americans and with many of my colleagues who believe we ought to fix this problem. I ask Speaker Ryan, and I call upon this chamber to vote now on a bipartisan, bicameral DREAM Act. This bill would provide permanent legislative protections for our dreamers, immigrants who were brought to the United States shores as children, the average age of 6 years. For them, America is the only country they've ever known. The DREAM Act will provide these young people with a legal status and ultimately a path to citizenship. In my district, there are thousands of DACA recipients, thousands of dreamers. Currently over 600 at the University of California, Merced, and more than that at my alma mater at Fresno State. President Castro and I had a meeting from Fresno State with a group of dreamers recently. Let me tell you about one student who I met who would be helped by the DREAM Act. Rodolfo. What a story he had to tell along with the other students. Rodolfo came to the United States with his mother and siblings when he was 4 years old, at great risk. He is set to graduate Fresno State with a degree in chemistry this year. DACA gave him the ability to work through school and help his family. And after all, isn't that the immigrant way? Just last week, Rodolfo got some great news. He learned that he was admitted to the University of California, San Francisco School of Pharmacy, one of the best schools in the nation. His dreams, as a dreamer, his dreams is to use his education and skills to give back to our communities by providing health care to underserved communities. Rodolfo, we want dreamers like you here in the United States. There are over 800,000 of you, all contributing and giving. Many of you serve in our armed services today. So I urge my colleagues to bring the DREAM Act to the floor for a vote. Support this legislation. They should not be held hostage for other agendas that are out there, and clearly this is the case. This is common sense. I ask my colleagues to do the right thing. Let's bring the DREAM Act to the floor as soon as we can. I yield back the balance of my time.